Catechism of the Catholic Church. God is love, following number 220. God's love is everlasting. For the mountains may depart and the hills be removed, but my steadfast love shall not depart from you. Isaiah chapter 54, verse 10 and verse 8. Isaiah chapter 54, verse 10. Through Jeremiah, God declares to his people, I have loved you with an everlasting love, therefore I have continued my faithfulness to you. Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 3. But St. John goes even further when he affirms that God is love. 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. God's very being is love. By sending his only Son and the Spirit of love in the fullness of time, God has revealed his innermost secret. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 7 to 16, and Ephesians chapter 3, verse 9 to 12. God himself is an eternal exchange of love, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and he has destined us to share in that exchange. 4. The implications of faith in one God. Believing in God, the only one, and loving him with all our being has enormous consequences for our whole life. It means coming to know God's greatness and majesty. Behold, God is great, and we know him not. Therefore, we must serve God first, as said St. John of Arc. It means living in thanksgiving. If God is the only one, everything we are and have comes from him. What have you that you did not receive? 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. What shall I render to the Lord for all his bounty to me? Psalm 116, verse 12. It means knowing the unity and the true dignity of all men. Everyone is made in the image and likeness of God. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. It means making good use of created things. Faith in God, the only one, leads us to use everything that is not God, only insofar as it brings us closer to him, and to detach ourselves from it insofar as it turns us away from him. Quote from Saint Nicholas of Flue. My Lord and my God, take from me everything that distances me from you. My Lord and my God, give me everything that brings me closer to you. My Lord and my God, detach me from myself to give my all to you. End of quote. It means trusting God in every circumstance, even in adversity. A prayer of Saint Teresa of Jesus wonderfully expresses this trust. Quote, let nothing trouble you. Let nothing frighten you. Everything passes. God never changes. patience obtains all. Whoever has God wants for nothing. God alone is enough. End of quote. In brief, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. In Hebrew, Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4. Mark chapter 12 verse 29. The Supreme Being must be unique without equal. If God is not one, he is not God, said Tertullian. Faith in God leads us to turn to him alone as our first origin and our ultimate goal, and neither to prefer anything to him, nor to substitute anything for him. Even when he reveals himself, God remains a mystery beyond words. If you understood him, it would not be God, said St. Augustine. The God of our faith has revealed himself as he who is. Then he has made himself known as abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. Exodus chapter 34 verse 6. God's very being is truth and love. Paragraph 2. The Father. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Christians are baptized in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Matthew chapter 28 verse 19. Before receiving the sacrament, they respond to a three-part question when asked to confess the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. I do. The faith of all Christians rests on the Trinity, as said St. Caesarius of Ars. Christians are baptized in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, not in their names, for there is only one God, the Almighty Father, his only Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Most Holy Trinity. The mystery of the Most Holy Trinity is the central mystery of Christian faith and life. It is the mystery of God in himself. It is therefore the source of all the other mysteries of faith, the light that enlightens them. It is the most fundamental and essential teaching in the hierarchy of truth of faith. The whole history of salvation is identical with the history of the way and the means by which the one true God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, reveals himself to men and reconciles and unites with himself those who turn away from sin. This paragraph expounds briefly, first, how the mystery of the Blessed Trinity was revealed. Second, how the Church has articulated the doctrine of the faith regarding this mystery. And 3, how by the divine missions of the Son and the Holy Spirit, God the Father fulfills the plan of his loving goodness, of creation, redemption, and sanctification. The Fathers of the Church distinguish between theology, in Greek theologia, and economy, oikonomia. Theology refers to the mystery of God's inmost life within the Blessed Trinity, and economy to all the works by which God reveals himself and communicates his life. Through the oikonomia, the theologia is revealed to us. But conversely, the theologia illuminates the whole oikonomia. God's works reveal who he is in himself. The mystery of his inmost being enlightens our understanding of all his works. So it is analogously among human persons. A person discloses himself in his actions, and the better we know a person, the better we understand his actions.